What is up with y'all, man? So the Boston Celtics have made two huge trades so far already. They got rid of Kristaps Porzingis and Drew Holiday. Now coming from a team that just won the championship 1 year ago and ended last year's season with Jason Tatum going down for the whole season next year. I mean, this team is in a lot of trouble next season. They did go ahead and get Simons and a horrible contract with Terrence Mann. Not too sure what they're going to do, if they're going to try to reroute him or just eat the next 3 years of this. I am not honestly sure. With this Celtics roster, I think the first order of business that I would want to do is go ahead and get this Terrence Mann contract away from this team as far away as possible. Also, probably reroute George Niang. I mean, he's not going to be a player I keep around here. 32, just not a great player on an expiring deal. Probably going to be trying to move him. We'll see what happens with Jaylen Brown and Derek White. If this team is just absolutely horrible, we'll probably just go into tank mode and see what we can do in next year's draft. So one thing these Celtics did get is that it was the 22nd pick. I have it as the 23rd. Also the 30th, which is lower than what they actually have. We're just going to go ahead and rock with these two going into the draft. Getting into the draft here, we're going to let this couple first picks, Dallas Mavericks, Cooper Flag, obvious first pick. Trey Johnson, if you guys saw my last video, they also went with Trey Johnson. It's not going to happen. Dylan Harper does go to the 76ers at 3. Ace Bailey, 4. Thomas Sobers jumps up in the draft, goes to, I guess, backup Walker Kessler. Not too sure what the thought process is there. After moving on from Jordan Poole, the Wizards do get Igor Demon. Solid, massive point guard. We got a trade here. Miles Bridges and a first to move up in the draft. Interesting. And they do get Maluak. He's an amazing defensive prospect out of Duke. That guy is going to be a monster in the league. He's quick for his size, and he is insanely strong. That's just a brick wall down there in the bottom, in the low post. Brooklyn, another trade. 8th overall. Oh, they just got Molly. Why they trade him for Carter Bryant? I don't know, man. 2K is crazy. Jeremiah Fears goes to Toronto. They are crazy good at the sim. That's going to be a problem. All right. VJ Edgecombe goes 10 to the Suns. Going to go play with Devin Booker. We are with our pick. Liam McNeely's still available. So is Hanson. Not anybody I was thinking about picking. Kalkbringer's a little old. Danny Wolf, 21. A bunch of big men. We might be going here with Liam McNeely out of UConn. Younger guy, bit of an interesting prospect. I think that is what we're going to do here. With our 30th pick, I think I'm going to go ahead and take, who's the youngest here? Definitely not Janai Broom. Proctor, no. I guess we go with Danny Wolf here, play some center for us. Rookie signings, obviously we're going to go ahead and just offer contracts to all of our guys. So with the first 3 offers, we are going to go ahead and offer Justin Champagnie, Bryce Sensabaugh, and Luke Cornett. We'll see if these go through. Day 3, and we're going to go ahead and pick up all 3. Utah is going to give us 2 first-round picks to get off of this Terrence Mann contract. Thank you very much. Chicago is also going to give us a pick, unprotected here for George Niang. Thank you. So here we're going to go ahead and get off of this Sam Hauser contract. We're going to get a first from Memphis and then an Orlando unprotected first. Player progression here after those couple trades. That was all of our free agency. Simons goes up. Pretty much nothing else for us here. So I was just curious what would happen if I threw Derek White and Simons into the trade finder. And here's Devin Booker and Grayson Allen. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this deal. I was exploring the route where we just trade away White for some picks, trade away Simons for some picks, do some more things, but we get a chance to bring in Devin Booker. How do you say no to that? Gonna turn around and trade Duncan Robinson and just go ahead and pick up another pick there from Washington. For this year, we do have a rough looking lineup here. Pritchard, Booker, Brown, solid. Justin Champagne, Luke Cornett, sensible off the bench. Kada, Walsh, Sharman, and Liam McNeely. Don't have many minutes for the forward. Don't have many minutes for a PG backup. This is going to have to do for this year. Make sure we got everything looking good. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. Trade deadline here. So Devin Booker has been playing amazing. So has Jaylen Brown. Pritchard's been okay. Surprisingly, Nehemias Queta has been decent. We are 19 and 31, 11th in the conference. OKC here is willing to trade us Aaron Wiggins for Walsh and Bailey Shireman. Gonna go ahead and take this. I think that trade is going to be the only one we're going to do. We have Wiggins coming in. I did move him down to the 2 guard just to place him back up 2 behind Booker coming off the bench. Him and Sensabaugh. Pretty good scoring duo. Got some decent players. Nothing to write home about. Don't think this puts us in the playoff hunt, but I guess we'll see shortly. End of this first sim year, Jokic wins MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, Sasser 6th Player of the Year, Giannis Depoy, Mobley Most Improved, Ant-Man Clutch Player, and then Popeye Jones Coach of the Year for Denver. And yeah, Denver goes 68-22. Jokic, Luka, Giannis, Cade, and Shea. First team. Second team, Tyrese, Mobley, Ant-Man, Trae Young, and Bam. Third team, Devin Booker, one of our guys. Paulo, Steph Curry, John Morant, and LaMelo Ball. All defensive first. All defensive second. Rookie first. And then rookie second. Go ahead and show you guys we did not make the playoffs. Gonna just go ahead and just simulate the whole playoffs here. See who takes it. Knicks versus Thunder here in the finals. Gonna go ahead and just... The Thunder do go ahead and win the championship here. Go back to back. My OKC Thunder winning a second ring. Shea Finals MVP. And we do go ahead. I guess we just get the 9th pick this year. We got DeBonsta going to the Thunder. Boozer going to the Hornets. Derek Peterson going number 3 to the Sixers. The Lakers get Chris Sinak. And we do have a trade here. Derek White and Alex Caruso to the Knicks for that selection there. And they're going to take Caleb Wilson. Suns get Nate Met. Pelican selection. Kent Brown. All right, our pick number 9. I think I have a good idea about who I want to go ahead and take here. We're going to go ahead and take the guy, Elijah Arenas. I'm going to go ahead and take JT Toppin with this pick. Rookie signing, going to go ahead and take the offer on all 3 of these guys. Player options, going to go ahead and take the Bryce Sensabaugh. Might as well take actually, no, we're not going to take Janai Broom, that $4 million. I'm good. And a bit of an interesting trade here. We're going to move off Pritchard and these 2 first and bring in the young man Jeremiah Fears in this Toronto pick. Luke Cornett, Liam McNeely, and a Memphis first for Jock Landale and this very good Phoenix Suns pick. Clippers are going to go ahead and give us 2 picks here for Jock Landale. Going to try to go ahead and move some picks. Go ahead and get a center here in Khalil Ware. So 2 picks. JT Toppin. 3 picks. No. 4 picks. Deal done. Get Khalil Ware to come and start at center for us this year. This is a very win now move. We'll see how this plays out for us. We're going to go ahead and pick up Lindy Waters III and Nick Smith Jr. here. So the Lakers are really bad. They only have Kevin Durant here. We're going to go ahead and get 2 first for Wiggins and then a second. Never mind. They just offered me that, but I guess it'll be this. Went ahead and filled out the roster with some players. Got Sensabaugh going up to an 81. Jeremiah Fears going up big in his year 2 jump. Danny Wolf going up a little bit. And then some people down here dropping. and simulate to the trade deadline, or unless I think of doing something else. And then, yeah, see you shortly. And a bit of a deal I didn't expect to go through. We have moved Devin Booker and a first and brought in LaMelo Ball. I guess, yeah. That trade, we're going to go ahead and move LaMelo to the 2. We're going to play Fears, LaMelo, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Khalil Ware, Sensabaugh Smith, Champagne, Kada, and Arena still off the bench. Another MVP here for Jokic, Cam Boozer, Rookie of the Year, VJ Edgecombe, Sixth Man of the Year, Victor Wembanyama, Depoy, Jeremiah Fears, most improved for us this year, Zion, Clutch Play of the Year, Jason Kidd, and the Mavs win 69 games. First team, second team, we do get LaMelo on second team. Third team, no Tatum, no Brown. Defensive team, first team, second team, Khalil Ware makes all defense second team. That's nice. Right. Going into the playoffs here, we are in the play-in at the 10 seed. Gonna go ahead and go into this coaching, move this down to about a 7-man rotation. Make sure we're playing our guys big minutes. Magic here. We're gonna go ahead and simcast this. See how it goes. Get off to first quarter losing, second quarter losing, third quarter. Close game here. Bit of a back and forth. Let's see who pulls away. Close game here. Gonna go ahead and hop in here. All right, Franz Wagner inbounding the ball to Suggs. Suggs guarded by Jeremiah Fears. Let's see what we can do here on the defensive end. We need to stop. Paulo in the low post, get us in a double team. And he misses. Tatum with a rebound. Pushing up the floor, 2 minutes remaining. Let's see what we can do here. We need a big bucket here. Gets the ball out to LaMelo. Out to JV. Back to LaMelo. LaMelo driving, takes a quick pull up, and he sinks it. We're within 1 here, folks. Okay, Paulo bringing the ball up for them. See, we need another stop here, boys. Come on. Big possession here. We need a big stop. Paulo driving on Tatum. Gets the move. And sinks it. Horrible, horrible defense there from Jason Tatum. Brown bringing up the ball here. Need another bucket here. 16 seconds, 15 on the shot clock. 1:30 remaining. Trying to drive here on Franz. Pulls up. Horrible shot from Jaylen Brown. And he misses. Orlando pushes the ball up and Paulo gets fouled. Gonna go to the free throw line here. 5th foul there on Khalil Ware. Alright, first free throw. Misses it. Huge here for us. Let's see here. Makes the second. I mean, we need a bucket here. Jaylen Brown gonna be bringing up the ball. Goes to the hoop. Big basket there from Jaylen Brown. Just using his superior athleticism there, boys. Anthony Black bringing the ball up for Orlando. What can we do here? They're getting the ball to Paulo again. Oh, fakes it twice. Back out to Anthony Black. There from Goga. Still got Fears on Anthony Black. Into the low post. And a miss there. Khalil Ware rebound. Jeremiah Fears gets the point. Pushing the ball up. Gets the ball to Tatum. 3-ball. Bang! Jason Tatum 6-3. And the Celtics take a 1-point lead. Timeout from Orlando. No subs here. Goga inbounds to Anthony Black. Fears on Black. Black taking it into the hole. And he misses. Rebound. LaMelo. Out to Fears. Fears going to the rim. And he misses. Oh my God. What are you doing? Paulo with the rebound. Suggs out. Moving in transition. Into Goga. Khalil Ware on Goga. Out to Black. Out to Paulo. 3. Misses. Jaylen Brown rebound. And the Orlando Magic have the foul here. Jaylen Brown at the free throw line. Misses the first. Makes the second. 2-point game here in Orlando. Go get it inbound the ball. No subs made for either team. Who's he going to get the ball into? Gets the ball into Suggs. LaMelo almost gets a steal on Anthony Black. They're going to go back into Paolo. Sends the double team. Open man for three. And he misses. And he misses. Jeremiah Pierce going to go to the free throw line. First free throw here. And he sinks it. Second free throw here for Jeremiah Pierce. And he's going to sink that one. 4-point lead for your Boston Celtics. Anthony Black bringing the ball up. Jeremiah Pierce on him. Franz Wagner for three. And he misses it. A rebound for LaMelo. And your Boston Celtics are going to come back from behind with 2 minutes left to win their first play-in game. Second play-in game. We have Atlanta. Going to go ahead and simcast it again. All right. Bad start. Bad second quarter also. We're still hanging in. Big third. Big third. Close game again here. 2-point game with 2 minutes remaining. We're going to go ahead. 4-point game with a minute left. Looks like Atlanta is inbounding the ball here. Down 4 with a minute 38 remaining. Gets the ball into Jake LaRavia. Into Keon Ellis. And they ricochet for three. And he misses. LaMelo ball rebound. What can your Boston Celtics do here again? We have late magic again. Jaylen Brown going into the paint. Goes up. Misses. I mean, what are we doing there? Z Rizzy into Jalen Johnson. Back to Z Rizzy. Looking to go up here. And it's an offensive violation there on Z Rizzy. We're going to get Jeremiah Pierce coming back into the game. This seems to be one of our best lineups. It looks like somebody might have fouled out. No, never mind. Jaylen Brown again looking to drive. 4-point game. Jaylen Brown gets in. Steps back. And he sinks it. Nice move there from Jaylen Brown. 2-point game here in Atlanta. See Rizzy bringing the ball up on Jaylen Brown. Let's see if your Celtics can get another stop here deep into this game. Z Rizzy driving. Back to Jake LaRavia. Back to Z Rizzy. Keon Ellis on the motion. Gets to the hoop. Jeremiah Pierce playing defense. Contested jumper. Misses. Jason Tatum on the rebound. Everybody is tired. To Jaylen Brown for three. And he misses. Khalil Ware rebound. Back out to LaMelo. Back to Pierce. Looking for a screen action. Gets the screen for three. And he hits it! And he hits it for the lead! Jeremiah Pierce for three! The Atlanta Hawks, Jake LaRavia inbounding for a chance to win it here. To Z Rizzy. Jaylen Brown on him. 5, 4, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Taking a fadeaway. And your Boston Celtics win another late game against the Atlanta Hawks. This is an incredible play-in run we're experiencing here. With those amazing play-in games, we're going to have Indiana in this first round. I did make it a 10-man rotation so we can have some better longevity here. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win. Going to go ahead and tighten up this rotation here. See what we can do. Probably go back to this 8-man. See how that fares for us. Game 3, we win. And we take out Indiana in the first round. It is going to be Cleveland in the second. Game 1 here against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're going to lose Game 1. We're going to win Game 2. Win Game 3. Win Game 4. And win Game 5 and take out Cleveland in 5. We are going to have the 2 seed Detroit Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. Over in the West, it's going to be Dallas versus Minnesota. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3 is a loss. Game 4 is a win. Gonna go ahead and get this rotation shortened up once again. Get this bench utilization turned down even more. Probably turn this down a little bit while I'm here. But yeah, gonna go ahead and get this rebuilt. Sensabaugh and Nick Smith off the bench. Kalower, Tatum, Brown, Ball, and Jeremiah Fears. Let's see how this game goes. Hopping into Simcast here. Hopping off to a great start in the first, horrible second, horrible third, and the fourth is going to be a blowout. Not even a close game here. All right, going to hop into another Simcast. It looks like the Mavs took care of business in the West. Let's see how this game goes for us. Close one here. Close one. They get out to a big third quarter again, and it's not looking good for your Celtics. We've got another close game to jump in here with a massive fourth quarter. We're going to jump in. Game 6 against these Pistons to stay alive. Down 2. Looks like the Pistons have Randall Cunningham. Oh, Cade just easy bucket there on Jeremiah Fears. 4-point game with 2 minutes left. LaMelo Ball going to bring the ball up. Looks like it's Sasser on the floor with Cade, Asar, Randall, and I think that might be Bam. Into Brown. Into Tatum. Back out to Fears for 3. Who's that out on? Celtics ball. Out on Randall. Coming out of the timeout here. Boston with the sub. Looks like Kalower might have fouled out. Gets the ball into Tatum. Down to Fears. Why did you not go up? Spin move. JB gets to the rim. And he sinks the shot. Huge play there from Jaylen Brown. Don't know why Fears didn't go up on that one. Cunningham guarded by Fears. Looking to get to their hole again. Misses the layup. Rebound Tatum. Back out to LaMelo. What can LaMelo Ball do here? Into Tatum. And he gets blocked. His ball gets tipped. Cade bringing the ball up. Jeremiah Fears on him. What can he do? Oh, looking to pull up. Fears playing good defense. Out to Bam. Bam guarded by Tatum. What can Bam do here? 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7. Bam looking to drive on Tatum. Gets by him with a huge slam. Tatum just lets him walk right by him. Brown bringing the ball up. What can Jaylen Brown do here? 4-point game, 50 seconds remaining. Brown got nothing on Asar. Nothing on Asar. And he's just going to pull it. And he misses. Huge pass. Oh, it's Shaedon Sharp. Takes the layup, misses it. LaMelo Ball bringing the ball up. LaMelo Ball. Asar Thompson guarding him. LaMelo looking to drive to the paint. Out of lane. Stops. Back out to Tatum. To Fears for 3. And he misses. And the Celtics are going to lose in 6. After those miraculous games, we do end up falling to the Pistons. That's a nasty Pistons team we're going to have to be competing with. But they do have the Mavericks. We'll see who wins. Mavs just sweep them. Okay. Group of flag. Doesn't matter. All right, with our 23rd pick here, it looks like Keon Anthony is still available. So we're going to go ahead and take him. Key signing. I'm not going to bother with this second round pick. Just going to sign Keon Anthony. Team player options. We're going to pick up, looks like just these 4 options. Unaware, Fears, Champagne, and Wolf. Qualifying offers. We're going to send one out to Sensabaugh and Nick Smith. Jumping into player progression here. It looks like Tatum goes up 1. Kalower goes up 1. Nick Smith goes up 4. Jeremiah Fears only goes up 1, unfortunately. Elijah Arenas fighting for that first position there in that point guard spot. I did end up signing Nickeil Alexander-Walker in free agency, so I'm going to go ahead and trade him for Mo Wagner, just for some backup big minutes. We got too many threes in the lineup. Since he is getting replaced, we're going to go ahead and move Justin Champagnie for a first and just the trade player right here. With that, the lineup for year number 4 is going to be Fears, Ball, Brown, Tatum, and Ware again, with Smith, Arenas, Sensabaugh, Wagner, and Danny Wolf off the bench. So at the deadline, we are 35-17, third in the East. Take a look at our player stats here. One thing I did notice is that Elijah Arenas is pretty fairly outplaying Jeremiah Fears. He does have the size advantage, so I think I am going to go ahead and switch these two guys around. Make sure, I mean, Fears, I still want getting just about those minutes. Maybe take away from Wagner down here, take away a little bit from Sensabaugh, and make sure our two guards are getting about the same. VP year number 4 is going to be Wimby. Cuff Jr. wins Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, DeMonsta on the Thunder. Wimby, Depoy, Derek Queen, Most Improved, Ja Morant, Clutch Player, and looks like the Thunder went 61 with Dagnall, and the Hawks are good this year. First team, Wemby, Flag, Jokic, Morant, Halliburton. Second team, Doncic, Cunningham, Mobley, SGA, and Paolo. Third team, no Celtics on any of the teams. All defensive. Looks like we also get nobody. Playoffs, year number 4. Looks like we aren't a play-in 10 seed this year. We are a 2 seed. Surprisingly, Detroit's only a 5, and Atlanta is the 1 seed. Simulating game 1 here is going to be a win. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a win. Game 5 is a loss. And it looks like it's going to be going to 7 here. Going to go ahead and shorten up this rotation. You know, the usual things. Make sure our players are getting their minutes. Looks like they want to be starting Fears again. Looks like he's kind of jumped up a little bit. Don't have a big man, which is a little interesting, but I think we're going to rock with it. Put into the simcast here for this game number 7. Getting off to a horrible start here. Oh, no. And we just get absolutely blown out in 7 here to the Hornets. What went wrong? I mean, I don't really know. Tatum with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. 2 for 8 from 3, 3 of 11 from the field in a game 7. Doesn't even foul out. What is that performance in a game 7? Absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going to sim the rest of these playoffs. Luka versus Boozer. And the Rockets win a championship. Luka Doncic on the Rockets. Year 4 champions. All right, so we're going to pick up Fears, Arenas, and Wolf with these options. Get another qualifying offer. Is going to go ahead and just pick up this offer here on Khalil Ware. Filled out our roster, jumping into player progressions here. So Tatum stays the same. Brown goes up. Melo stays the same. Fears jumps up 5. Arenas jumps up 5. Khalil Ware jumps up 2. Wolf up 4. And Sensabaugh up 1. Jumping into our 5th and possibly final season, depending on if we win or not. If we don't win, I'll probably do another one just in case, just so we can get a ring in this video with this team. But all things considering, hopefully we can win one this year. If we are looking okay at the deadline, I might make a big move at the deadline. We'll see. Taking a look at those team intel sheets, the Lakers with Giannis are sellers here at the deadline. If we throw Jaylen Brown and a pick their way, what do they say? No. What about, nope, not Tatum. What about Brown and 2 picks? Boom. Deal done. Your Celtics are bringing in Giannis Antetokounmpo. So in a little preemptive move, I kind of figured we could get him. I did move Tatum down to the 3, and he is going to go up to a 97 overall. So Tatum, Giannis, LaMelo, Fears, and Khalil Ware. We'll see what else I can finesse here because I do want to go ahead and win a ring for this video. Keon Anthony Queta, 2 picks for Sochan and Isaiah Stewart. Picking up Sochan to play the 3 for us. We're going to go ahead and move off Sensabaugh and Wagner and a first and pick up Jarris Walker to play some backup 4 minutes for us. Bit of a crazy move here. Isaiah Stewart, Queta, and 2 firsts for VJ Edgecombe and a rookie. With all those trades being done, we got Fears, Ball, Tatum, Giannis, and Khalil Ware. Off the bench, we got Elijah Arenas, Jarris Walker, Sochan, Danny Wolf, and VJ Edgecombe. Jokic wins another MVP in this sim. Brandon McCoy, DeBonsta again, 6th Man of the Year, another Depoy for Victor. Don't know this guy, Most Improved, Wemby Clutch Player, and the Phoenix Suns will win 56. or sorry, Phoenix Suns win 59, and exec of the year is for the guy on the Hornets. First team, no Celtics. Second team, no Celtics. Third team, we get in the middle of the ball. Defensive team, looks like we don't see any more Celtics. Once again, this year, we are a 2 seed going into this first round matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. Game 1 is going to be a loss. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3 is going to be a win. Going to go ahead and just preemptively try to shorten up this rotation, put it down to probably 7 men. They want to start Danny Wolf. No, thank you. I think I'm going to keep Ware. Game number 4 is going to be a loss. Going to just go ahead and simcast these, see how it goes. Big first quarter, terrible kind of picked up there. Big third, big fourth. Looks like we're going to be going to a game number 6 here. Simcast this one again, see what happens. Big first. Second, looks like we're holding on to the lead. Barely holding on to the lead here. Looks like we're trying to force a game 7. Looks like we are going to go ahead and beat that by 30. And we are going to force a game 7 here against these Brooklyn Nets. Probably going to go ahead and go in here and shorten up this rotation again to 6 people. Elijah Arenas and the rest of the men are going to be lighting it up. Game number 7 simcast here. All right, get off to a hot start here in the first. Big second quarter, big third quarter again, and a big fourth to take down a 3-1 comeback there on these Nets. Second round matchup here against the Wizards. I did go ahead and put that rotation back up to an 8-man. Game 1 we lose. Game 2 we win. Game 3 we win. Game 4 we win. And we get out of there in 5. All right, second round matchup. All right, our matchup here again is going to be the Charlotte Hornets, the same Hornets that took us out again in the first round. And over there we got Phoenix versus Minnesota. Game number 1 is going to be a win. Game number 2 is a win. Game number 3 is a loss. Game number 4 is a loss. Gonna go ahead and just tighten up the rotation real quick. Go down to a 7-man probably. Yeah, maybe that's about right. Probably move down these Jarris Walker minutes just a little bit. Maybe tighten these down a little bit. Make sure these guys are getting our minutes. That looks about good. Gonna go ahead and simcast these couple games. Big first quarter. Big second quarter. Not big third quarter. Close game here. Tie game going in with 2 minutes left. We're going to go ahead and jump in. All right. Charlotte Hornets, Bilal Coulibaly. Looks like he's going to be inbounding the ball. Gets the ball into Ace Bailey. Fears on Bailey. Fears Bailey. Oh, shot fake. Colin Sexton. Fears still on Bailey. Looks like he's going to try to pull up here and sinks it. Charlotte takes a 2-point lead. Tatum has the ball here. See what he can get going here. Got Bailey on Tatum. Tatum driving to the hoop. One-hand layup, and he ties the ball game. 1:30 left, and Tatum makes a clutch basket. Fears on Bailey again. Giannis. Bailey taking the hole on Giannis. Bilal Coulibaly. Tatum on Brandon Miller for 3, and he misses. Big rebound here for Giannis. Giannis pushing the ball up. Back to Tatum. Tatum looking to drive. Tatum, and a violation. Somehow, some way, Jason Tatum, that ball is not out on him somehow. Gonna be Celtics ball again. Looks like Ware is going to be inbounding the ball right to Tatum. Or not to Tatum. Oh, yeah, now it's to Tatum. Screen here. Tatum. Pop fake. Shove fake. Tatum, get rid of the ball. into Arenas. Shot fake. Arenas goes up and he misses. Boozer's in the game. This is not looking good. Ace Bailey and Cam Boozer looking to take us out here in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And Ace Bailey to the hole. And a big defensive play there for Giannis. Giannis taking the ball down. Gonna probably get an outlet pass. No, Giannis going to Tatum for 3. Misses. Giannis board. Back out to Arenas. Back to Fears. 29 seconds here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Jeremiah Fears for 3. And he misses. The Boston Celtics have missed 2 open threes to go up 3 in the Game 7. My bad. I mean, my bad. It's definitely Game 6. All right, these Hornets are going to be inbounding. Wabbington. Who is Wabbington? All right, yeah, Fears on Ace Bailey again. Hornets looking to steal Game 6. Looks like they're going to get the last shot. Our dreams could be crushed here. Ace Bailey dribbling the ball. Fears on Bailey. Bailey taking him and just sinks the shot. 5 seconds remaining for your Celtics. See what we can do out of this timeout here. It's going to be lower inbound in the ball. Inbounds to Tatum. Tatum driving. Tatum back out to Arenas for 3. And he misses the shot. Oh, we're going to go down 2-3 here. Going into this next game, we're going to just go ahead and put the 6-man rotation on and hop into a simcast here real quick and hope for the best. All right. Down. Okay, first quarter is a victory. Looks like we lose the second. Going into the third, we lose again. And yeah, we're just going to lose here in 6 to the Hornets. Travesty. Cam Boozer versus Ant-Man. And the Timberwolves get a title. Team player options here. Obviously, we're going to pick up Elijah Arenas. Deadline here in our final season, 29 and 22, third in the East. See how everybody's doing. Tatum, Arenas, Giannis, Fears, Ball, and Danny Wolf. Here at the deadline, it's not looking good for your Celtics. We're just going to go ahead. I switched around some positions. These are about the only 7 people we got left. Going to just run a 7-man rotation. Just fix it. I don't know what they did. Sure. We're going to go ahead and sim. Third in the conference, 29 and 22 on the year. And I'm going to sim to the end, see how it goes. End of the season here, SGA MVP. Rookie of the Year, 6-man of the year, DeMasta again. Wemby Depoy again. All right, Diagonal Coach of the Year. All right. First team, no Celtics. Second team, Danny Wolf, NBA All Second Team. That's insane. We also get Jeremiah Fears on the third team. And we did go on a bit of a run, end up with that first seed, simulate the plan. We do have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Going to just go ahead and keep this 7-man rotation through the playoffs and see what happens. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a loss. Game 5 is a win. All right. Looks like we got the Boston Celtics versus the Wizards here in series number 2. Game 1 is a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a loss. Game 5 is a win. And we're going to take care of them in 6. We do go against the 7th seed Philadelphia 76ers. Over in the West, it is Minnesota versus Portland. All right. Game 1's a loss. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a loss. Game 5 is a win. And your Celtics have finally somehow made the NBA championship. Jeremiah Fears. Those do not look like Eastern Conference Finals MVP numbers. Can't even lie to you. We are going to go ahead and take on Ant here. Let's get into it. Game 1's a loss. Game 2 is a loss. Game 3 is a win. Game 4 is a win. Game 5 is a loss. Simcast here. Game number 6. Let's see what we can do. Huge, massive second quarter. Big third, big fourth. Your Boston Celtics are going to force a game number 7 in the finals. Simcast. Let's get into it. Big first. Big second. Lose the third. Close game. Going into the fourth. Looks like we're going to try to pull away. And we're going to pull away. And your Boston Celtics are going to finally cap off the rebuild with a ring. Let's go. Jeremiah Fears, Finals MVP. Let's take a look here at the final roster. Tatum, Giannis, Elijah Arenas, LaMelo Ball, Jeremiah Fears, and Khalil Ware, and Danny Wolf. That is our championship core right there. Well, if anybody ever sees the end of this video, doubt you will. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Poop Shack. Oh.